Oh boy, we're moving on up in the world, guys. Although not to the east side, to the EVs. If you guys saw one of our previous videos, we had the grand opportunity of reviewing the Tesla Model X Performance. We had a blast filming that video, and if you guys haven't seen that video as yet, after you've watched this video, click the link in the description to go ahead and check out our review of the Tesla Model X Performance. Today, we have yet another EV. Although not the X, this time the Tesla Model Y. This Model Y actually comes courtesy of our friend Dr. Ruel T Stoessel and Premier OBGYN. Huge shout out to them for hooking this up. With many years in the business, Dr. Ruel T Stoessel is one of the most respected and trusted names when it comes to women's health in Florida. Click the link in the description to book your appointment online today at premiercares.org or call 877-374-0210 for more information. Also, if you're in the South Florida area and you have a vehicle that you'd like for me to review, then send me an email at therealscubah@gmail.com or send me a DM on Instagram. Link to both of those down in the description below. Without further ado, let's get into today's review. So the Tesla Model Y. At first sight, it looks as if the Tesla Model X and the Tesla Model 3 had an affair, and the child came from that affair. That child would be the Tesla Model Y. Looking at the Tesla Model Y, you can see that it shares remnants of both the Tesla Model X and the Tesla Model 3. Although it's not as big and luxurious as the Tesla Model X, and although it has no falcon doors that go up, I love those by the way, it shares a similar sloping aerodynamic roof design to the Model X. In terms of likeness to the Model 3, the Tesla Model Y shares the same front seats, which have been lifted for better driver visibility, as well as a 15-inch touchscreen display. The Tesla Model Y marks the 4th production Tesla to ever go on sale. The first production Tesla ever to go on sale was the Tesla Roadster back in 2008. Not to be confused with the 2nd generation Tesla Roadster, which is set to be released later in 2023. After the initial release of the Tesla Roadster in 2008, it was another 4 years until Tesla released another model. That model would be the Model S. Then came the Model 3, the Model X, and now the Model Y. All 4 of these completed Elon Musk's sexy lineup, if you will, as he intended. The S, the 3, the X, and the Y. As a matter of fact, if Elon Musk wasn't so innovative, one might say that he would have had a great career in comedy. But that's a story for another video. The Tesla Model Y comes in both the long range and performance package. This one behind us being the performance package. The performance package features bigger brakes for better stopping power, lowered suspension for better handling, and 21-inch turbine wheels, well, frankly, because they just look cooler, as well as a nice set of alloy brake and accelerator pedal inside of the vehicle. I was gonna say gas pedal, but being that this is an EV, it wouldn't make sense that it would be a gas pedal, would it? The Model Y features a 15-inch touchscreen as your infotainment center, and that's pretty much it. I love how Tesla defies the laws of car making. Like, for instance, there's companies like Mercedes and BMW that have these really cool and intricate infotainment centers that make you feel like you're in a fighter jet. And here comes Tesla and basically tells you, well, here's an iPad. That's pretty much it. Behind the steering wheel, there's really nothing else. It is just, you have great visibility. There is no cluster to kind of tell you your speed. Everything is here in the center of the dash. Through the screen, you can control climate control, radio settings, and everything else. Every other feature of the car can pretty much be controlled through this screen. It kind of goes back to Tesla's concept of less is more. It does, however, have this wood grain trim piece that spans all the way across the dash, and I think that that's a really nice touch. It just feels really elegant. I guess I'll be driving this Model Y with my pinky up. The Tesla Model Y does come as a 5-seater layout or a 7-seater layout, although this particular model, the performance model, is only available in a 5-seater layout. If you do have that third row, which is an upgrade, the third row and the middle row all fold completely flat for more storage space. Although I should say, because of the sloping roof design of the Model Y, I'm not sure how much space you would have in the third row. I imagine it would be similar to that of a Porsche backseat where it's there, but there's just not that much room. So this particular Tesla Model Y features a nice carbon fiber duckbill. The Tesla Model Y gets a range of 303 miles on a full charge. It also has a 0 to 60 time of just around 3.5 seconds, which is really cool, and a top speed of around 155 miles per hour. The Tesla Model Y also features dual motors, one which independently controls the front and one which independently controls the rear. This makes for better traction, better handling, and better weight distribution. So I want to talk about the key design of the Tesla Model Y. Unlike the Model X, where it's a layout of the actual car and you can push on the car and it will open whatever you press on, the Model Y is actually more of a card. This is actually very reminiscent to that of a hotel room key, except for if you lose this, you can't just go down to the front desk and get another one. You'd probably have to take a trip to your local Tesla dealership. One other thing that I do not like is that you have this swipe to open feature, which to me is sometimes very temperamental. As you can see, I am trying to lock the Tesla at this point, and it's just not working. Maybe I just don't know how to use it, but it just seems a lot easier to use it with the remote and lock and open the car. So unlike the Tesla Model X, this one does not feature like a Ludicrous or a Ludicrous Plus mode. However, there are similar settings. From this 15-inch touchscreen, you can control every single function of the car pretty much. If we want to go ahead and turn it into chill, we can turn it into chill mode or sport mode. We can also control the steering mode feel. If we want to charge it, we can go to the charging tab and it will tell us how much battery life we have. This particular model does have the autopilot feature as well, which is an upgrade, but this one also has all the bells and whistles. We can go ahead and lock it, the lights, everything can really be controlled from this screen here. As you can see, with the middle row folded down, there's a bunch of storage back here in the back of the Tesla Model Y. You can also store your charging cables under here, or there's a huge compartment if you need more storage space. In the front of the Tesla Model Y is also a massive frunk. Because this is not a gas-powered car, there's no engine here, just a huge frunk. So now we're gonna go ahead and test out the performance of the Tesla Model Y performance. Unlike the Model X, there is no Ludicrous mode or Ludicrous Plus mode. What there is a chill and a sport mode. And I don't believe that this vehicle has any launch control like the Tesla Model X. However, it does have regenerative braking. So as long as you step on the brake and hold it and come to a stop, the brakes will hold for you. So if you want to take off in the Tesla Model Y, all you have to do is just stomp out on the accelerator pedal and off you are. So let's go ahead and test it out really quickly. 3, 2, 1, here we go. This thing is incredibly fast. And just like the Model X performance, accelerating in this thing is addicting as well. Alright, here we go, round 2, guys, round 2. It sounds so much crazier with the window open, by the way, guys. Here we go. I'm starting to believe that 3.5 seconds 0 to 60 time in the Tesla Model Y. So being that the Tesla Model Y is a crossover, there are many competitors on the market. Some of those are the Volkswagen ID4, the Ford Mustang Mach-E, as well as the Volvo XC40 Recharge. Although I have never driven any of those vehicles, I can say that the Tesla Model Y on its own is pretty impressive. This Model Y does feature the autopilot feature or the autopilot function. That means that it can self-park, it can auto-navigate, it can change lanes, and you can even summon your Tesla. Because it's so quiet, it is really easy to break the speed limit. Not that I would condone anyone ever doing so. Another thing that I love about the Model Y is that on the display it shows you vehicles in front and behind you. It even shows you that cone right there. And as you can see, there's a cone right there. The Tesla is very intuitive, and you can touch it and change. Alright, so let's talk about price. The price of the Tesla Model Y starts at around $55,000 for the long range version and around $60,000 for the performance model. And if you choose to spec your Tesla with all the bells and whistles like this one, or like full self-driving capability, then the price goes up accordingly. Once again, do I think that it's worth the price? Absolutely, because the Tesla Model Y is so fun and innovative. Just like that, guys, we reached the end of today's video. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to smack that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this one. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace. So I should mention that if you're in the South Florida area or the West Palm Beach area and you need a ride to get around, you can actually rent this specific Tesla Model Y on Turo. Click the link in the description to book your reservation today. one of these days I'll learn how to use this key card. Probably not today, but we're gonna stand out here until we figure it out.